I stole one roll of tape. The mayor sentenced me to death, but in the name of fairness, he didn't use force. Instead, he had a hazmat suit made just for me. I would walk out of the bunker myself and die in the radiation outside. The staff tucked a cleaning cloth into my pocket and sealed every gap in the suit. This was no act of mercy. This was a ritual that had played out countless times before. Since the end of the world, no one who walked out of the bunker had survived past 2 minutes. The bunker used these deaths to send a message to everyone still alive. Don't dream about the outside world. Stay in the bunker. That is the only way to survive. This time, I was the one being fed into the machine. The mayor read out the exile verdict in front of the enforcement officers. The moment I stepped outside, I would no longer be a legal resident, no longer protected by any law. But he still asked me to clean the dust off the camera lens on my way out. A warning to everyone still breathing. Outside is deadly. In here is the only option. When the reading was done, the staff fitted my helmet. I walked toward my death. The heavy metal door slowly opened. Behind it was the radiation-proof outer door. I took a long breath and stepped through. The inner and outer air sealed off completely. The bunker ran its decontamination sequence. Smoke filled the space in seconds. Then the outer door opened. This was the first time I had ever seen what was behind it. Every resident in the bunker was gathered in front of the big screen, staring at that familiar image. My figure appeared on screen. It always went the same way. The offender walks out, the radiation kills them. But what I saw in front of me looked nothing like what was on that screen. Everything was green. Plants and animals breathing freely all around me. Something was wrong. I had seen this exact scene once before, on a hard drive. It was identical to what I was looking at right now. I turned and walked back toward the bunker. The people inside were locked onto the screen. They knew what was supposed to happen next. Then I did something that stunned everyone. I raised the cleaning cloth, and I didn't wipe the lens. The residents were confused. The mayor was surprised too, but he wasn't worried. This troublemaker would be dead from radiation soon enough. I looked at what was in front of me. I turned and walked toward 2 rocks on the hillside. Then I stumbled, just like everyone before me. I went down at the exact spot. My breathing slowed, but I lasted noticeably longer than anyone who had come before. I reached out and touched one of the rocks. It was a holographic projection. Then I stood back up, right in front of everyone. I was still alive. What was going on? The man looked over at the mayor. He had already slipped out of the dining hall alone.